All you need today is a mat, a towel, and a good catitude. That's it. All right. Yay. All right. Make sure everybody is muted. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Hands to the screens. Let's all give each other a quick virtual high five. Boom. Sound effect optional. All right. Let's walk our way, no playlist yet, over to our mat. And spread your feet out. Maybe have your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Soften your knees. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just kind of swing my arms front to back. And maybe they'll cross my chest. Maybe they won't. Good. Just kind of soften the knees and let the arms start to swing. Keep the shoulders plugged in. So notice if you're doing one of these things where you're like really letting the shoulders kind of get away from themselves. And then we're going to start to just twist the spine. Feel that twisting sensation through the spine. If your arms end up slapping your body, cool, doesn't matter. And then from here, we're just gonna take a couple of shakeouts. So if you're not jumping today, feel free to keep your toes on the floor. Otherwise, there's a soft bend in the knee. It's almost like you're kind of doing a little jump rope with not the arms. All right, let's make our way to our playlist and hit play as a team in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Come back to your space. We have a 4-minute warm-up, a little less than that, and then we'll grab a sip of water and we'll get started in that cardio. So bring the feet about shoulder width apart again, turn the toes slightly out. I drop into a squat, reach the arms behind me, come back through center and squeeze back behind me too. So there's a lot of arms here. Reach, rise, and push, squeeze the seat. Reach, rise. So notice how when I'm down in my squat, I'm not trying to look towards the sky. I'm actually kind of looking forward. So the arms are still doing this like swinging sensation, but it's a little slower and a little more mindful. Good. Drop into the seat. Notice if your heels are leaving the floor. I would say shorten that range if they are. Last one, slow. Drop down and rise up. Good. Step the feet together. 2 hops. Step to the side, back through center, 2 more hops. Again, if you're not hopping, calf raise works. 2 hops, step to the side. Yeah, couple more. So we'll do 1 more on this side and 1 more on the other side. Give me a little half jack, right and left. You got 8, 7, 6, so from the side, my knees are soft. Last 4, last 3, 2 more. Side bends, just right side. Pull, pull, pull. Soften the knee of the left for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your sides. Pull. So you can have that hand out to the side, maybe along the small of the back or the hip. 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot forward, right foot back. Bend into the left knee like a runner's lunge. Bring the hands to prayer in front of the heart. Knee in, kick it back. I'll show you. Push, push. So if you need to land the toe, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides. So I'm showing this to you from the side. I'm not landing my toe, but if I need to, I could. That's a great way to re-center. 2 more. Last one. Step back to the back of your mat. Bring your feet a little tighter in. Hinge at the waist. Walk it out to a downward facing dog. So spread your hands out. Soften your knees. Push the mat forward. Bend your elbows out and push down. So inhale. Exhale. From the side, I'm in this triangular positioning. My elbows are bending out and back. Do a couple more. Crown of the head, top of the head aims towards the sky. Last one here. Then I'm going to bring it right arm to the left calf, left arm to the right calf, right to left, left to right for 3 more. Other side, 2 more. We're almost off those hands. Last one on the right, last one on the left. Lower down to the knees. Good. From our knees position, hands behind the ears, tuck the seat. Twist right, twist left, lean right, and lean left. A little quicker here. Twist, twist, lean, lean. Last one, twist, twist, lean, and lean. Come down to the forearms, step back to plank. Knee, knee, step, and step. Two more, knees, and step. Last one, knees, and step to the right, step to the left. Good, if you need anything else for the warm-up, take care of yourself now, wring out the wrist. We are going right into our first block of work, 4 movements, 45 seconds each. This is cardio. We have a double hop to a quarter turn squat jump, starting in 3, 2, 1. So it's double hop, squat, come back through center. Double hop, squat, come back through center. So I'm returning back through center with a step. I could return through center with a hop. 1, 2, hop. 1, 2, hop. 1, 2, hop it down. So there's a little hesitation in the side squat. So when I turn, I'm holding my squat for an extra second. And again, if I'm not jumping, calf raise, step it out. Calf raise, step it out. Okay, double side bend, 1, 2, boxer shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Pull, pull, 1, 2, 3. Pull. So you're just alternating that side bend balance. Really curl into that side body. So I'm not only bringing my knee up, but I'm bringing my torso, my upper body into this action. So some combos to remember here. Yeah, lots going on today. 3, 2, we have a stomp and an arm pull. So I'm gonna stomp and pull. Stomp and pull. So you don't have to necessarily stomp your foot down, but I want you to imagine cracking something right over your thigh. Push. Push, like you're pulling something from the ceiling and it's going right in front of your knee. Push. So from the side, I look like this. Pivot and switch. I'm off that back heel. Good. Use that breath. Next up, 4 glute kicks, 4 cross climbers. 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down, step it back, or jump it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I only did 3, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump it in or step it in. Heels, 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 heels. Hands, feet, knees, 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 knees. Feet, hands, heels. 4, hands, feet, knee, knee, come back. Almost there. Got 10 seconds. Let's finish it out. 4, 2, rise. 2, 3, 4, done. So that is your first block of work. I don't know about you, but I feel my heart. It's up. The rate is up. Okay, so that's your baseline. In round 2, which starts in about 15 seconds, you could pump it up, or you could come back to something that you need to regress. Work smart. Don't work too hard, because you got 4 more blocks to go anyways, right? Timer starts in 3, 2, and 1. Double hop. Drop, maybe I touch the floor. Double hop. Maybe I touch the floor. So I'm getting a little lower. 2 hops. I know I just took like 4 of them. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. Notice how when I come down into that side drop, my chest stays lifted. I actually wore this shirt thinking it'd be easy to see what's going on with what's happening with my upper body. 1, 2, drop. 1, 2, drop. I also love Nirvana, so there's that. 5, 4, side bend, shuffle, 2 and 1. 1, 2, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. pull, pull. 1, 2, 3. If I wanted to make this harder, that 1, 2, 3 could be deeper. Pull, pull. I have wrong on 1, 2, 3. Pull. So the more I get involved with my legs, the more I'm going to burn that heart rate up, right? So think about how to accelerate if you need it. And if you don't, stay with me because that's where I'm at. 9 more seconds. 2 pulls. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Switch. You are taking your arms above your head and driving your arms back. So remember in the warm-up, we got those arms in, boom, boom. Drop into that squat, squat. Straighten those arms, lots of power. We're working those arms today. Good. Keep going with this. We have one more cardio activity to do. Then we move into lap 2. So you get a minute rest in about 45 seconds. This is 2 and 1. 4 glute kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down, jump or step back, 4 climbers. Mandee, I want this to be harder. Give me 4 glute kicks, double leg. Then drop it down, 4 cross climbers. Jump it in. So optional could also be a regression of just hamstring curls. Step the feet back instead of jumping them back. 4 and 4 is the goal. Step it in and repeat. Otherwise, it's 4 of these, finishing with 4 of these. And that, my friends, is the end of block 1. Rest. Sip of water. Take care of you. So far, so good. Now, our next block, you'll need this towel. If you have different flooring, you'll want that paper plate or resume paper to slide your foot on. And you'll also want a mat because we're doing push-ups, down dog push-ups. If those don't feel good, regular push-ups works. So demonstrating for you what's happening next. You'll need your towel. Then from here, I'm just gonna fold my mat in half because I only really need it for my upper body. I'm gonna slide back into my reverse lunge. Fingertips come to the floor, slide in, slide back, lift. Okay, slide in, slide back, lift. Then you'll switch your sides. Yes? Timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fingertips are on the floor. Bend your left knee, slide that right foot back. Bring it in, slide it back, lift it up. Bring it in, slide it back. Mandee, I just really don't have the ability to use a towel here. Well, then you can always do this without, right? So hands could be in prayer. I step it back, I step it in, I step it back, I lift it up. In, back, lift. So it's not like it's not accessible. It's just different with the slider or the towel or the paper plate, whatever you're using. 3, 2, switch the towel to the left foot. Right foot's your stable foot. I slide back, slide in, slide back, lift. Maybe my hands are struggling to touch the floor. I could have my hands on my thigh. I could have my hands on my hips. Right? There's a lot of different ways to make this movement work for all bodies. So take care of your breathing because you got 17 more seconds on side 2. Go slower. Don't worry about your speed in the strength section. More about that mobility and control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need not the towel. You need your mat for your hands. So I'll show this to you from the side here. I'm in this downward dog. I'm going to bend the elbows, press, right hand left, left hand right. Okay, do it again. Down dog press, to the left, to the right. Again, down dog press. Reach for that calf muscle. Reach for the other calf muscle. Bend the elbows. Do you have to move as quickly as I'm moving? No. Maybe you move a little slower. So I really don't like not having my full mat. I'm coming back to the full mat concept. 3, 2, and lower down to the knees. Wring out the wrists. Kneeling position. Slow as you can go. T-arm. Bring them in. Reach them up. Come back out. Go slow. T the arms. Bring it back in. Open it up. And pull back through center. Slow. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and try to get that T-arm behind the rib cage. Working on shoulder mobility, keeping those shoulders plugged into the sockets. Remember I talked about that top of class. Nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, so if you need to progress or modify, take care of yourself now. I'm gonna reset so that my mat is in front of my space so I can pull it back behind me when I move into my down dog. So I'm gonna do that right now. Now's a great time if you need a sip of water to grab it. Then we're gonna pick up that towel. Right foot balances, left leg has it first. Hands to the floor, slide the left leg back. I'll show this to you on a diagonal here. Pull, push, lift, return. Pull, push, lift, return. Pull, push, lift, pull. So when I lift, I'm straightening out the knee of my right this time. Nice little hamstrings stretch. A lot of glute work in that extended leg, my left butt cheek. Yep. The hard part about this strength section is we are floor facing for 3 out of the 4 movements. That's why I'm giving you that easy one at the end. Switch the towel to the right foot. Left foot has your stability. Fingertips down, knee behind the toes. I'm gonna pull, push, lift and extend. Let the neck be long here. So I'm kind of looking at my ankle as I pull and I push. And I've just got my fingertips on the floor. If that's too far away, maybe I have blocks underneath my fingers. So I know I didn't say to grab those, but if you need some sort of modifier, great time to grab it. Finish this side out. You've only got a few more seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Grab your mat. Lay it out. Downward dog positioning. So I've got that triangular positioning. Maybe I bring my feet a little closer together for less stability. 1 push up, reach, touch, reach, touch. 1 more push up. I twist over to the left. I twist to the right. So I'm trying to alternate the hand that leaves the floor first, so that each time I do this, I have a dominant side alternating. So having your feet closer together is actually challenging because it's less stable in the lower body. Come on down to the kneeling position, or any seated position really works. So if kneeling doesn't feel great, up, in, overhead, in, out. Yes, move slow. Good. I pull up, in, out, in, up. Notice what's going on with the rib cage as the arms lift. So I'll show this to you from the side. If I do this, I'm really putting my lower back at risk. So I want to keep everything tucked in when I do that. So I start out, in, up, in, out, in, up, in, and time. So the good news is we're done with that block. We have a minute rest. Even better is that we're into our core section next. So we're on the floor for this whole section. Grab your towel, you'll need it for this movement. We're starting with a full roll up. I could do a half roll up if I needed to. All I'm doing is resetting my mat so you can see me at a little bit of a diagonal. So in your recovery, which is right now, I'm going to show you what you've got going on. You take your towel, pull it apart, right in front of your chest. We're going to start lying on our backs with the towel over your face. Exhale, curl yourself all the way up. Reach for the toes, reach those arms up, and then roll yourself back, okay? Timer starts in 3, 2, and 1. Curl your way up. Lift, 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 lift. Reach for the toes. Rise up, roll those shoulders back and down, lower down with control. Notice how I have no slack in my towel. So this I like to call one of those exercises that you kind of roll yourself off your mat. So if you need to readjust, just scoot yourself a little forward and adjust. You got 17 more seconds to go. Notice what's going on with the neck and the jaw. I'm tucking my chin first. I'm looking down the bridge of my nose, reaching for my toes, lifting those arms up, and then rolling myself down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the towel off to the side. Flip over onto forearm plank. Forearm plank, you're going to move from forearms, bend one knee, bend the other knee, and then you'll open up on one side. Come back through forearm plank, bend, bend, and open. So you can always modify this, bend the knee, bend the knee, bend the knee again, come into the modified side plank, right? So you're on the shin bone of the same side if I need to be. It's a great way to train the obliques while you're working that whole midsection. Yes, transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, and of course, obliques. That's time. We flip back over to the back body. Soles of the feet meet, hands, brace the head. You have one bridge and then 2 double crunches. Set the feet back down. 1 hip bridge. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Elbows connect to the knees 1 to 2 times. Set it down with control. 1 bridge. 2 double crunches. If it's too much to lift the feet, keep the feet on the floor. Just do 2 double crunches here. Yeah? So then that way it's like crawling first, walking second, running third, sprinting fourth. 3, 2, and 1. You've got one more exercise to go here. Bring yourself to a high kneel position. Grab your towel, pull it apart. Goes behind the back. So it's behind the crown of the head, yes? Good. Keep the toes untucked. I twist to the right, twist to the left, lean to the right, lean to the left. Twist left, twist right, lean left. So I'm trying to alternate my starting side. Twist right. The towel is a little bit behind my head. So I've got this like rotated out shoulder here. Lean and lean. I'm squeezing my seat. My abs are drawn in. Twist left, twist right. You're almost there. Lean left and lean right. That's the end. Do I have to do it with a towel? No. I can do it with my hands behind my ears. I can do it with my hands here in this goalpost positioning. There's options. The towel's just there to kind of create a little bit more resistance for you. So you're in recovery right now. We start back up at the top with our core. The roll-up is really hard. So if you're struggling to get yourself off the ground or if it really bothers your neck, do this variation. Knees, hands, roll halfway, rise up. Forget the towel, okay? Timer starts in 3, 2. We start on our backs, towel over your chest or over your face. Squeeze your seat. Exhale, curl up. I'm not worried about how many of these I'm completing. I really just want to do good ones, right? So I only have 30 seconds left already, and I've only done 1 rep, but that's okay. Quality over quantity. Pull the rib cage back, suck the navel in, roll yourself down, watch those shoulders. Good, you got time for 2 more. Let's do 2. Shh. Roll up and over. Pull the navel back, reach those arms up, and then roll yourself back. You got time for 1 more. 3, 2, complete the roll up. Set the towel down. Slide the legs back, forearm plank. Tap the right knee, tap the left knee, come back to the right shin, open up on the left. Tap the right, left, come down to the left, open up on the right. Or you could even stagger your feet. I'm showing a different variation here. So tap, tap, and open. So I've got, instead of having just one foot on the floor and the other foot stacking it, I'm actually doing a little staggered stance with my feet. So the inside of my foot and the outside of the other foot are supporting me. My feet are flexed so that I'm protecting the knee joint. You've got time for one more side and come back to your back. So I'll show this to you facing a little more forward this time. My soles of my feet are together. My hands brace the back of my head. One bridge, set the hips down, 2 crunches. If I wanted to make this harder, I would do my bridge here. I would lift, extend, extend, and return. So that's a way to kind of hang out in that curled position and still get that amount of work by extending my appendages. You got time for one more combo here. Double crunch, 3, 2, and curl yourself up, grab the towel. High kneel position. Towel behind the head. Squeeze my seat, pull the ribs in, twist to the right, to the left, lean. How far can you lean? You could have your toes untucked or tucked. It's not, it's whatever feels comfortable on your back. So if having your toes tucked feels a little weird, I would say untuck the toes and see how that goes. Yes, I just rhymed. No, it was not on purpose. Drop those shoulders. So if you notice here, you're kind of doing a shrugging motion. Maybe I just wrap the towels around the towel around my neck instead, so I'm noticing what's going on in the shoulders. 3, 2, and that's time. That's a rest. So you're done with 3 blocks, meaning we have 2 blocks left. We start with cardio, we end with strength. So this next piece of cardio, I think it's a little bit harder than the first block, but you know, you be your best judge. So you're gonna fold your towel back up because we're gonna do a triple slide. So I'm gonna take my mat and just slide it back behind me a little bit. Take the towel underneath my right toes. I'm gonna bend my left knee. I'm just showing this to you guys. I've got 20 seconds. You slide 1, 2, 3, bring it in, hop, switch. 1, 2, 3, hop, switch. It's pretty fun. Stay low. That's exercise 1. Now exercise 2, you'll pick your towel up with your right hand and you're gonna do a figure 8. So make sure you're not gonna scare anybody that's at your house because you're gonna be whipping this towel around. Yeah? All right, timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, bring it in, switch. 1, 2, 3, bring it in and switch. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your back stays flat. So as I slide to the side, I'm keeping my hips back. My spine stays nice and long. 1, 2, 3, and switch. So our figure 4 with the right, or figure 8 with the right hand is in 3, 2, 1. Separate your feet, have the right foot forward, left foot back. You're drawing that figure 8. It's like you just set off the fire alarm at your house because you're making like fried chicken or something. And you're like, oh crap, here we go. So I want you to really whip that arm. So notice what's going on with my body. My body's moving a little bit to compensate for that arm. Really whip that towel around. Come on, you're the boss. So you're drawing this figure 8 with the arm. That same leg is forward, the other foot's back, you're off the back heel. Yes. 3, 2, 1. All right. Ooh, okay, yeah. Set your towel down. Fists out. Knees. I'm going to call this a fist bump crunch. So as I'm curling in, it's spinal flexion and extension. Yeah. Knees in. Could I make it harder? Sure. Kick it. So it's a hamstring stretch, but I'm feeling a lot of engagement through my abs while I'm also keeping this pretty fast tempo. Now we've got our figure eights to finish the block in 3, 2, left arm, left foot is forward. So you'll note one arm is probably better at this than the other arm. I know for me, my left arm was like, huh? Which way did you? I don't understand. Just move your arm. So there's no wrong answer here. Yes. Brace the abdominals. And if you want, you can even take your hand to your lower back and push your lower back. My cat is freaking out over here. Push your lower back into your knuckles. Yes, make it bigger if you want to make it harder, right? That's what she said. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Rest. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a little weird. But if you came here for a basic workout, you came to the wrong lady. I do not do basic very long. So, most of you know that. So that's probably why you're here, right? Cheers. We start at the top. It's the triple slide and switch. So fold your towel. We start underneath the left foot in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, pull in and switch. 1, 2, 3, pull in and switch. 1. Pull in. 1. You got it. Pull in and switch. Out, 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 and switch. Pull, push. Yes, keep on going. You got just a few more seconds. I know, not cat friendly, Dawn. I know my cat's like, ah, ah. Almost there, guys. Pull and switch. I just looked at the timer. I was like, how is it? We still have like 10 seconds. This is crazy. 3, 2, and 1. Pick up the towel with the left hand. Turn your back to your cat and do your towel. So that way they're not like, should I worry about what's happening? They're probably like, you guys are crazy. Yeah. Well, so are they. So, all's fair. Good, make it bigger. Make it more aggressive. Yes, this looks nice. Good, Mary. I like it, team. Beautiful. I know animals are like, I don't like this exercise. Good news is you have 10 more seconds. You do it on one more arm for the day and we don't see it again. Come on, push. I feel my biceps. I feel my shoulders. This is 3, 2, set the towel down. You know you're gonna need it again. Fist to fist, knees. Flexion, extension. So I'm rounding, flexing, extending, round. Really get your torso involved here. Yes, the arms are working. Yes, the legs are working. Your fist bumping underneath your thigh. Yes. I haven't heard this throwback in a minute, so I was like, I'm throwing this in. Calvin Harris. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. Grab your towel, right hand. Turn your back to your cat. Here we go. No wrong answers here. Whip it. Channel your inner Devo and whip it good. Can you be on the beat? Maybe the arm comes out to the side. So if you've ever used battle ropes, it's kind of like a little intro to battle ropes without anything anchoring. Fun. Yes. 10 seconds to the end of the block. Guess what? We have 1 block left. That's it, my friends. You're done in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't hit yourself in the face. Rest. 1 minute. P.S. No class on Memorial Day. I'll see you guys in June. Mama needs a break. Check out my YouTubes. Share it with friends. We have 40 seconds till we get started. This one's a little tricky combination. So you may want your mat. I'm gonna do this on my mat. Turn my right toes out. I come down for my windmill. I rise. Now here's where the fun happens. I reach to the floor, I lift. I come back. So this foot always faces forward. Lean, rise, turn. Whoop, lost my balance. And lift that back leg, okay? Then we'll switch our sides and do the same thing. I'm gonna call it a windmill to a half moon. Timer starts in 3 seconds. 2, right toes are turned out, knees are soft. Here we go. Lean, bring that right hand inside the right shin, squeeze to rise. Then I descend towards the floor and I come back. Remember, this is our strength section, so I'm not worried about how many, I'm worried about how well. So I'm finding stability entirely in that right foot. Knee is soft, I'm sticking out the left hip and squeezing to rise, right? I'm squeezing that seat. And then I'm tipping my body forward, lifting the toes of my left. You've got time for at least one more. Come down, rise up, hinge and reach, return. Now I'm gonna turn my left toes out, right toes point straight towards the camera. My left hip now is my anchored hip. Right hip is aimed open. I squeeze, and then I descend towards the floor. So my first one is always kind of crappy. I do my best, but my leg is like, no. So, you know, it's just we're working on our own levels here. Don't forget to stand all the way up each time. So we're getting that gluteal squeeze right here. Then I descend. I get another glute work right here. I return. Reach, rise, lift. Okay, another tough one. Grab your towel. Place your right foot on the floor. Left foot comes into the towel and you hold. So, if you don't need the towel, well, congratulations. I want you to pull the shoulders back and down and chest is tall. So I would rather you use the towel and have a nice flat back. But if you are really flexible, let's see if I can demonstrate it. My back stays flat here. It's pretty tough for me. I feel a little bit of back of the knee stuff. That's not the goal here. And this is holding. You're just holding this steady, this static. Ooh, can she find her balance? Yay! 3, 2, set it down, switch your foot. So balance in the left, grab the right foot, look straight forward, kick that leg and plug the shoulders in. So think of this less as a hamstring stretch and more of a back body activator. Pull your shoulder blades together behind you. That's what the nice beauty of the towel is. If it's too much, hold the knee here. So the same thing with a shorter lever. It's on the top of the knee, flexing the foot, right? So that's a great way to start this exercise out and not feel like you're gonna fall into a coffee table or something crazy, right? Yeah, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, so that is your 5th block. We're gonna do everything one more time, and then we stretch a doodle do. If you know me, you know I can't have one workout without a Britney Spears track, so sue me, don't sue me. Please don't. Okay, so have your towel nearby because you will need it. We're starting at the top this time. Left toes turn out, right toes are forward. Good, windmill half moon starts now. I lean into that left side. Flick the chest open, rise. I'm pointed this direction, lift up into that half moon. So I'm so much better just looking at the camera because I'm able to find my balance even though I'm not looking at my goal line. Yeah, and then really stick that chest to the side of the room. So you might notice already, Mandee's better at one side than the other side, and this is not the side that's good. But hey, that's what they call it, practice. They're working out. I'm working towards it, right? There's nothing wrong with not being perfect in a workout. My gosh, right? Oof. Oh, hey there, coach. 3, 2, and return. Excuse me. No problem. Now I move over to the right. Lift that left chest. Come squeeze, and then I lift off into that Ardha Chandrasana. Nice. You know, cat life. Ruth, you feel me, right? Lift. Nice. Return. Good. So my feet are a little wider than my shoulders because I'm able to get a little deeper into that side bending series. And I'm not moving mega fast here. I'm just kind of moving at a pace that feels good to me. Okay? 3, 2, 1, and return. Shake it out. Okay, next up, we use the towel or we don't. So I want you to balance on the right, pick up the left. Maybe I have the towel on top of the shin. Maybe I have the towel behind my leg, right? So I've got it underneath my foot here. My goal is to pull the shoulders down and back and hold. Soften, but strengthen. So push down through that big toe ball mound of the right. Look directly forward. Can you lift your chest up even taller? Pull the navel in even deeper. Hold. Breathe in. Flex the toes of that lifted leg. 3, 2, switch your towel. Last 45 seconds of the workout. Lift up, kick it out, hold. So yeah, I struggle with balance on my left foot. I'm just doing the best I can. Right? So if I fall out, I just get right back in. Good. Don't give up. Yeah. Breathe in. You got 20 more seconds. Can you straighten that left knee a little more, but not lock it? Spread the toes out. Pull the chest through the biceps. Keep lifting the heel towards the sky. Wiggle the toes of the right. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe in. Give me 4, 3, 2. You're done. Okay. We got about a minute to stretch, so we're going to spend it. If you need to leave early, I totally get it. Yeah, tomorrow is our Forza class, so we're going to stretch right now. If you want to come to Forza class, great. I'm using ankle weights, a resistance band with tubes, and non-slip mini bands. If you don't have the brand, it's totally okay. Come with whatever you want. I can always modify, move your hips around, always modify the workout using whatever you've got. Show you different ways to do things. Let's do one more hip circle in the right direction, and then in the left direction. And then we're going to do a quick side bend. So take the right hand to the floor, or the thigh, and lift the left arm over the head. Bring out the left wrist, and return through center over to the left. Take the right arm over the head, tilt back, lean back, little wrist circle on that right arm. Come back through center. Soften the knees, turn the toes out, drop into a low yogi squat, lift the chest. I like to take my knuckles, connect, just kind of wring the wrists out one more time. Good, take the left fingertips to the floor, right arm is gonna reach up, and loop behind the back body, stretch the front of the shoulder. Return through center, fingertips to the right, come down. Left arm reaches up, wrap around the back body, drop that shoulder into the socket. Return through center. Lift your hips up, heel toe the feet parallel. So now they're nice and wide apart. Bend the knees rather. And let's clasp the elbows, sway from the side to side. So I feel my lower back releasing here. And then release the fingertips to the floor. Bend the knees a little bit, tuck the chin, and roll yourself to stand slowly. Once you're standing up nice and slow, last bit of stretch. I'm gonna place my right foot into my right hand, hug my knees together. Take the left hand, wrap it around the navel here, and then scoop the belly and squeeze the seat. Should have started on my other foot because I'm way more better at balance on the right. There we go, hug the knees together. Pull the ribs in. Push the heel towards the seat and switch. Other leg. Pull the navel in. Breathe in. Nice broad chest. Think about that for the rest of the day. Lead with the heart, right? All right. Hands to the screens. Really great job. Questions, let me know. Stick around. Everything is in the chat if you need to look at it. So donation link if you can donate, post. My handle is Mandee Miller Fitness. You're so welcome, you guys. I love teaching this class. Remember, no class next week, nothing on Memorial Day. I'm taking the day to be with my family. And then I'll be back the following Monday. So June, I'll see you in June. Okay. All right. Great work. Mwah.